looked like somebody kicked the plug out of his laptop.
Yeah,
listen, he's done that to every single video game system I have had.
It's not just you out there.
Up until now. Like, literally every single system. Even at his age right now, he has done it to my Xbox One. So, Joey does it all the time.
That's what he does. Joey's a plug kicker.
Even if the plug's nowhere near him, he will kick.
He will find the plug and kick it. We won't get into other stuff like stepping on cats or anything.
He's the Jake Elliott of kicking plugs.
Nice. Through the uprights.
Good one.
Look, your Philadelphia Phillies. Will it be the Phillies' inconsistency that'll be their downfall this year? Guns, what do you think?
I mean, that's what we talk about on the show all the time. I don't know if everybody does, but I basically said their inconsistency is the reason why they're always up and down, up and down. You know, lose 4 or 5, win, you know, 5 of 6 or 5 of 7. They keep on going back over 500, but they're not pushing above that 15 games above 500. They get to the 15, they go down to 12, they go down to 11, they go down to 10. Then they shoot back up. I mean, that's it. They're inconsistent, but I really do think that they're going to turn it around because the stretches that they're playing well, that's how they play. Right now, the way they play baseball is not how they play.
I mean, I think they're a young team. They have a young manager. They're up and coming. I think they're ahead of the curve of what we wanted to have them. Right now, they're at 65 wins. The last 4 seasons, they've only gotten 73 at the most for the whole season. So they're at 65 now. So they're going to definitely surpass 73 wins.
Maybe close to 100?
Not close to 100. Well, yes, close to 100, but not at 100.
No.
Listen, don't jinx them, Joe, because last time you said that they were going to get 100 wins, they're not getting it now.
Well,
and now you're lowering it. Like, it's just...
No. Here's the
thing. If he lowers it, they'll go on a 30-game win.
75 wins, Joey. Your prediction right now is 75 wins. Agree with me.
Well, you know what?
Please.
No, I won't agree with you.
I'm not trying to make... Dude, I'm just saying, if they're...
Okay, but you're saying they're going to win 10 more games?
Don't beat a mush, dude. You already said they were...
First off...
You already said they were going to 100 wins.
Wait.
Here we go.
I said the Eagles would go 10-6 last year. That was my prediction. And what did they do? Win a Super Bowl. I ain't that big of a mush if I did 10-6.
Yeah, but we didn't do the show. No, we didn't do the show. On the show right now, you are becoming a mush.
How?
Because you said 100 wins.
You're the mush when you said LeBron was coming to Philly and he went to L.A.
Yeah, well, I didn't know LeBron was a piece of shit.
Well, listen, the divorce papers are in, buddy.
Taylor's face was great when you said that. Taylor's face was great.
Sign him and get over it, man. I mean, his son's making dunks, and it's a YouTube.
Yeah, stop twisting
thing.
shit. We're still talking Phillies.
No, I get it.
Don't let him off the hook.
Don't give LeBron James
So
any
what was your
right
prediction for
I don't
the
want
wins?
to talk about this asshole no more. On Twitter, it was above 85 wins.
Okay.
Yo, you are a scorned lover, dude. Jeez.
What?
With LeBron James, you're like a scorned lover.
I told you that.
You did. Joey called that. But anyway, back to the Phillies.
You fucking double-crossed me the way he did. He's dead to me.
Listen,
he's
get
dead
over
to me.
it. Get over it.
Your face right now. You should be on a soap opera with that face.
He's dead. He's dead to me.
It would be the
LeBron James. Look at me, King James, right now.
With that camera right now.
No, LeBron can. He probably got a real expensive
man. I just don't want the thing to fall.
Bottom line is F. Yeah, like Joey would say, F LeBron James.
LeBron James.
So, all right.
All right. With the Phillies, I retract my statement about the 100 wins, but I still feel like they're inconsistent, but they're way ahead of the curve than what we anticipated them to be.
Joey, how do you feel? And see, we were talking about this on the ride over here, so that's why I'm going to you first. How do you feel about the Phillies' moves to improve the team?
See, I feel like they've made they haven't made the best improvements in saying that they've added like perennial all-stars like Bryce Harper or something like that. Like Bryce Harper came on the trade block, what, 24 hours before the trade deadline? Okay, so people could have made offers, but I think the Nationals did that on purpose. I think that they made key acquisitions without giving up too much.
Yeah, my kind of my sentiment exactly. It's like low risk, low reward.
Right, but they're not. So they didn't give up. The worst that they gave up was their number 10th prospect, a pitching prospect. For Cabrera. Okay, fine. Like, we got rid of that guy. That was the worst situation we had. But then the other prospects we got rid of are these two guys that, like it or not, I mean, they can pound the ball and they can hit it out of the ballpark. They're capable. Between the both of them, they have, close to 40 home runs.
Yeah.
So that's at least 40 home runs you're adding to your team that can help you in a hitter's ballpark, which I've mentioned before. And listen, I like to point out, and it's not that I told you so, but on this show, people said pitching matters more. What happened last game? They got shut out. The other game, they got shut out.
That's the inconsistency talk.
Yeah, exactly.
Right,
Yep.
but the pitching was great, but the hitting wasn't there.
Yeah, I know. And then there's days when the
pitching was bad, and then the hitting is good.
Exactly.
To be a great team, actually to be a good team, you got to be able to put both of them together.
I understand that.
I know.
I get that, but you guys wanted to jump on that we should just acquire a pitcher. I'm saying if I had my way, I'd want a pitcher.
Dude, there's no
and a
teams.
hitter.
There's no teams out there right now that are giving away hitters.
Anybody's way, but
You could have had a chance with Cole Hamels, and you
the best of
to get
both
him.
worlds.
No, listen.
Right.
Listen. No, when it comes down to it, no teams, because we were out there for it, wanted to give away great hitters or even good hitters. It's just the way it happened.
We're pitching prospects. It goes both ways. It does.
It's just what it came down to is I don't even know about giving these guys a grade. They did what they could do. For doing what they could do, I give them a damn A. I mean, seriously, like, what else are you going to do? No teams are letting their guys go, man.
I'm curious.
Baseball is a marathon.
I'm curious.
You can't judge a guy because he's on a cold streak when he actually is capable of doing so much more. So you don't want to trade him away because you know eventually he's going to come back above. So when it comes down to it, baseball right now, everybody wants to hold on to their blue chip prospects.
Although
you ain't getting it.
With Bryce Harper, do you think the Nationals did that on purpose?
Yes.
For the
definitely.
intention of being like a desperate and like a desperate situation?
I mean, even
almost,
Harper...
almost like a Bridgewater and a Bradford type situation.
Yeah. Harper, though, if they're hearing that, probably is not going to want to stay there.
Oh, he already has said he's
You're not
using
me like
I
that.
got a feeling he wants to go to the West Coast or to the Yankees.
But the thing is it looks to me like the Nationals are idiots because that makes you look like a bad franchise, a bad team. Like a lot of other free agents are like, you know what, I don't want to go there. Like, why would I go there after they did what they did with Harper? Like, you say you're going to trade somebody, you trade them. From now on, in baseball, in football, in hockey, in basketball, when you're on the trading block, when you deny a trade because the trade was outrageous, nobody gave you a good offer, that's one thing. But when you just flat out say, you know what, we never were trading them, or it comes down to the point to where you were asking for astronomical stuff, I feel like if you put down what you want and you get offered that and you flat out deny it and you don't want it, it just shows one thing like Joey said, just putting it out there. But you're also making your organization look so bad. Like, there's got to be limitations with trades, man. There has to be something going on there because they flat out were trading them. Like, ESPN was all over it, all the networks.
Yeah,
and then you see him not traded. I know for a fact that there's teams out there that want to win the World Series. They know that guy's going to do it for them, and yet he wasn't traded.
Yeah,
you can't tell me those teams did not offer the house for him.
I'm sure there were some, for sure. And the fact that they did it 24 hours before the deadline, it forced a lot of teams' hands to probably put it out there.
It's a waste of time. Like, excitement. Because you wouldn't see that. You wouldn't see that for nothing.
Yeah.
So when you put somebody on the trade block and you want a certain amount, if you get offered that and you flat out just say, we don't want that, that's not what we want, no, that's what you asked for. There's got to be some kind of thing. Like, maybe from now on the trade block should be, percentage-wise, the league can overrule the damn trade. Like, oh, we want a top pitcher prospect. Okay, they offered that. We want a mid-range young guy.
But no one for the most part is offering what a team's asking. You're always trying to undercut them, and then that's where negotiation.
What I'm saying is, the problem is as fans, as home team fans, as just regular baseball fans, as basketball fans, as all sports fans, we are the ones that buy the tickets to the games. We are the ones that are viewing the games, okay? A little few amount is people that work in the sports industry and everything. But bottom line is just regular fans are paying a lot of money to see these games in every sport. And you're going to sit there and tell me that you get their excitement level up, that something like this is going to happen, and you just flat out say, you know what, no one offers what, we don't know what they offered you.
They probably gave you like a ton of money, and you probably turned it down.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the fans should be involved more because the fans are what keeps it going. If the fans flat out boycotted right now and didn't go to these events and didn't watch them, you bankrupt every single sport.
I mean, that's kind of the reason why Justin Bohr came here, because Miami is just selling off their team because there's not enough.
Exactly.
I mean, 2,000 people come to their games.
Yeah, but you got a shitbag baseball team, like, and Bohr wasn't even doing that good. Besides his 19 home runs, you know what I mean? That's it. Like, and he got 4 against us, so make that 15. You know what I mean?
Thing. In
Miami could have probably been a good team.
No, in 2015.
No, Miami always does this. Next year, watch Miami. Yeah. Miami's going to be one of those teams that are climbing up to the top. Their prospects are very good when you get them, man, because Miami has built teams.
Understand, Miami has been good. I mean, they have been good. It's just that's not the market to really sell baseball.
Yeah, but see, Miami is a different sports team altogether. They're like this all the time. They're either going to the World Series or they ain't in the damn playoffs.
Yep. Yeah, there's no happy medium.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, did they figure out a way to beat around the bush? Like, they never have once had a high. Have they ever even been in the top 10 in payroll?
They're like, well, they don't.
Have they ever been in the top 10? No, they've never been in the top 10 payroll, man. I'm telling you.
There's a lot of teams.
And they have won. But a lot of those teams haven't won, Tom.
True.
You know what I'm saying? The Phillies have been in the top payroll for a long time. The Red Sox, the Yankees, even the Indians stepped up for a while, and then it just never happened. The Braves,
Phillies haven't been in payroll in a few years.
A few years, but before that, when they were contenders.
Oh yeah.
When they won. Utley and
That's what I'm saying.
4 races.
The Marlins are probably the only team that has
taken a step back.
Yeah. And they always take a step and they move up. So you're going to see that team come back up again easily. And they have a really good scouting, and plus they're going to get a good draft pick this year, and that's what they do.
You can say that about a lot of teams.
They rebuild, man. They have a lot of great players.
The Braves are another team that are like that. The Braves go away for a couple of years, and then all of a sudden they creep up, and then all of a sudden they're contenders. And so, like, they go, and like now, like, they're coming back.
Yeah, but they haven't been the same, man.
No, they haven't, but, I mean...
I would hate to be a Braves fan right now, man. I would hate it. I would.
No, well, here's the thing. Braves is another city that market doesn't work.
How do you have that shit? Oh, and don't do shit. How do you have that chant?
It's true.
You know what I mean? You got like the best chant in sports, man.
Dude,
and you don't do shit.
The Braves won the fucking NL East like 11 years in a row.
Yeah, but John Smoltz,
did they win the World Series?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think 95.
One time.
Yeah, exactly.
So I mean, they won the World Series. What else do you want them to do? Do you want them to win like the Super Bowl too?
No, what I'm saying is the Braves is
maybe a PGA championship.
They were always winning that, but that was
maybe
it.
Maybe down to Wimbledon and smack some tennis balls.
Probably, yeah, definitely.
I don't know what you want out of them. I mean, jeez.
I don't want shit out of the Braves. They're in our division. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is like the Braves haven't been. The Braves haven't been a dominant team for a while.
But that's my point. You bring up that error in the Braves' history. They haven't been like that in that long.
Oh, I know.
And I mean, they're looking like they're trying to crawl back out of the filth that they went into with that.
And they're going to do what they have been doing. They're going to fall apart.
Well, you hope. I mean, listen, they're competitive. I can say that. Now. Who's going to be more? Let's stick to a question we already had. But who's going to be more consistent?
Can't do it.
The Braves.
Can't do it.
The Braves or the Phils?
What?
Who's going to be more consistent? The Braves or the Phils?
I would say the Phils. Because lately the Phils have been losing, and so have the Braves. So like they're just doing the same thing. You know what I mean? I feel like the Braves season was over when that kid lost a no-hitter.
Well,
When
I
he,
mean, he lost
when
it
he
in
lost
the
that
ninth.
no hitter, they haven't been the same, dude. It was bad.
Are you guys
cheering
bought
for
in on the
them?
Phils? Are you still skeptical of this team?
I'm bought in. I think they're way ahead of schedule, and I think that we're going to see some big things.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know.
I myself,
I agree.
I'm still skeptical just because
I'm not
of
sure
their,
either.
they haven't found a way to
Don't
get
know.
over this inconsistency.
Yeah, they're not showing me, Joey, that they're potentially one of the best teams in the league.
Okay.
So I can see why baseball did what they did. You know, well, what was it?
What?
It was First Things First or something.
Okay, let's be honest.
One of those shows basically said that they're below the Braves
Okay,
at 11 in the
let's
league.
be honest.
When
here.
they're number one in their division at the time.
Wait. Let's be honest here, because I feel like I'm surrounded by bullshit right now. Because
Okay, go ahead. You're
You
now
have-
coming at three guys, not just me.
no, I understand that. Because here's the thing, I'm trying to understand that you guys threw Kapler under the bus after the first series.
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
I did.
I didn't.
You did. But
I
like,
didn't?
here's the
Okay,
thing:
there we go.
the majority of the
Doesn't matter if I did or
team,
not.
the majority of the team is young.
Right.
This manager is young. They're all learning together, and they're way above the curve where they should be. Yet you guys won a World Series championship.
Listen,
caliber team.
no, I don't.
we
I'm
don't.
not
But
upset
wait a
with the
minute.
team.
You
Sounds to
guys
me like you're
just said-
putting words in people.
I
No,
was
no.
asked if they were a
No, no, no.
contender, dude.
No, no.
That's it.
The
Exactly.
question was, are they going to be are you skeptical of their success?
Are you all in on this team?
Yeah.
Right. Are you all in or all out?
I'm
And
still
some
skeptical.
of you guys are skeptical.
I'm still skeptical of their success. Yes.
Yeah, okay, but so here's my problem with that statement. What do you want from them then? Like, what is the record? What is the expectation?
I understand where
No,
you're coming
listen,
from. I
listen.
just don't believe
No,
it.
no,
Like,
no,
and it's
no.
weird because
Because
they're in
I
first
think
place.
they've exceeded expectations.
I understand where you're coming
Ah,
from.
man.
There's something.
Joey's just one of those fans where
There's something-
you got to see what the team does.
There's something
I'd
with
say,
the eye test that there's that lack of consistency. I'll play a certain somebody we know.